All right, gamers.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, exactly. You know, gamers, welcome to the first ever deck profile here at Chermside Locals. You know, give us a shout out, boys. It's exciting, man. And we have bottom text. Shout out to Side Tables. We have our first place winner tonight, Mr. Lachlan Haywood. Mate, what did we play today, Lachlan?
We played the Ryzeal cockroaches.
The good old Australian Yu-Gi-Oh acronyms, mate.
I love the cockroaches, mate.
How did it perform tonight, mate? Did it go well?
Pretty good. It was pretty good. There was a couple of weird, clunky hands in there, but let me show you the deck.
Mate. It's all the bricks I'm always telling you about.
Okay, fine,
Before we get started, mate, do you have any shout outs?
We're going to shout out to the boys at school. I run a Yu-Gi-Oh club at school, and some of those boys are incredible duelists. They're such an inspiration to me, and oddly enough, in the times that I really don't like the format, they're the ones that keep encouraging me to play. So shout out to the boys. That's all I have.
Oh, okay, man. I see how it is. All right, let's.
Shout out to the judge Otis behind the camera as well.
Yeah. Let's game,
an absolutely incredible scene. We have. This is possibly the best locals that I've ever been to over the span of the past decade of playing. But I think single-handedly, if you really want to go and play some good games, come here.
Uplifting community, mate. Chermside. All right.
Come to Chermside.
All right, let's get into it, mate. Show us the goo. No one has ever played this list before.
No one's ever played this before, but I think I'm a bit of an inspiring agent for this. But we'll start off with some of the best normal summons in the deck. We have two copies of Ice Ryzeal.
Of course, man.
Oddly enough, I only picked up the core a couple of weeks ago after selling it.
Just pre-ban list, mate.
Now, possibly my favorite card on this, I call this X Go and Give It To You.
X Go and Give It To You, mate.
X Ryzeal play 2, obviously, 2 copies of Sword. We play the 1 star and the 1 node as well. These are all of our Ryzeal names. We obviously play this silly card, and we play a Bonfire as well to round out the Ryzeal names.
Ryzeal Cross is absolutely outlandish, mate. When I first you and you said this, so as we move to point of resolution, I'm going to detach one. I'm going to say no.
There are some cool lines now with it, especially with the Mitsurugi engine. Speaking of which, we play one of the Arme. We play 3 copies of the White Cockroach. This one is absolutely ridiculous in what it does.
Mate.
Reveal from hand, special one from deck, tribute another name. Absolutely insane.
Crazy, mate.
Play 1 apiece of each of the other names. This is one of the new ones, such as the Monster, one that grabs back from the bin or banish, and then grab a spell trap as well.
Indeed,
play this silly card because we like 1-card combos.
I love bricks.
This card is a 1-card combo.
How many times did you see this card tonight?
Didn't see it at all in the opener for the.
Oh, okay.
Maybe all the other names. Didn't see any of this.
Maybe I just suck. Maybe that's why I draw it every
Play
game.
1 copy of the Mitsurugi Ritual as well. 3 copies of Prayers, and I know this is controversial, but people, I like this. In
Another main deck brick. Did you see it going second, mate?
No, didn't see it at all going second because I bought it out of it.
Maybe I just suck. Just get better. Just
play 1 copy of the Mirror, that is specifically because we play 2 copies of the pre-preparation of Rights. This is my Spanish copy. I figured I have to use the QC.
What's the pronunciation, mate?
Oh no! Don't do that. Pre-preparación de rituales.
Okay, mate.
My partner's going to get upset about that one.
Yo! That's excellent, mate. You rolled your R's.
We play a Prosperity, play a Crossout because this card's funny. Saw this a lot today, which absolutely felt nuclear into a couple of matchups. Other matchups did absolutely nothing.
It's effectively Solemn Judgment, mate.
It is effectively Solemn Judgment, especially in the Mirror.
Indeed.
3 copies of the Bloss, 3 copies of the Fun card, 3 copies of Nibiru the Primal Being, 3 copies of the Bird, and 3 Infinite Impermanence.
That checks out, mate. That checks out, yeah.
Deck felt fantastic. Otherwise, I saw opening hands of the White Cockroach, and any starter literally gets to full combo. Lots of different ways to get to it, and I find that it's you can kind of bridge into different things and let your opponent basically ash something incorrectly. Extra deck is fairly standard. Let's go through the 1 Detonator, sadly.
The 1 baby.
2 copies of Duo Drive, obviously, and then just a ton of utility rank 4s. We play a copy of Dagasto Emerald. I play an SP as well. This is probably the card to cut, but I find that SP comes up in a lot of grind as well. If I want to get rid of something in the EMZ, I can just make this, and it's a free body as well.
Outlandishly.
1 copy of Aggregator and a copy of Eclipse Twins. This card is absolutely insanity.
Do you ever find yourself wanting a second Eclipse Twins, man? Or is that just...
The second Eclipse Twins is probably the replacement for this.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
100% is the replacement for this. I feel like this is probably the thing to go. I rarely went into it. Eclipse Twins, if I went into it, I was probably losing. This is probably, and it also locks you into rank 4s as well, most of the deck. So,
but when it comes up in simplified game states, it's pretty nuts.
It's pretty good as well. So happy with the SP for now. 1 Baguska, 1 Tornado Dragon, 1 of the Alt F4 button, 1
F4 button,
Gallant Granite to search Nibiru. This card's hilarious.
Indeed.
1 copy of the Ouroboros. This is a new one that I found digging through some bulk the other day.
It's the Atlantean, the Rip 2.
This is the hand rip card, and you can do it multiple times with the Eclipse Twins as well.
Did you resolve it at all tonight, man?
Didn't resolve it at all. Most of the time I got hand trapped to a point where I was literally ending on Detonator, Arme Pass.
Yeah, fair enough.
But that'll do. 1 copy of my favorite rank 4 and a copy of the King.
Of course, man. Excellent.
Really, really happy with the extra. Again, a couple of minor changes, but other than that, really, really solid.
Yeah.
In terms of the sideboard, again, you can alt it for your locals as well, but this is what I play for mine. We go 3 copies of the Judgment, 3 mismatch rarities, 1 American, which is really funny.
Absolutely disgusting, mate. This is like a 3 of it every locals, of course.
This is 100%. I would not board into anything. This is the best board going first card. It just covers so many different bases, and especially against my round 2 opponent on Blue Eyes, I Judgmented the normal, and he passed.
Yeah, no, that'll do it, man.
We will play 1 copy of the Duster, 1 copy of Lightning Storm. We play 2 copies of Thrust. So I was trying to fit the 3rd slot, but there are other cards in the extra deck that I thought were a little bit more critical.
Oh,
1
man,
copy
I'm
of
about to
Talents.
bust.
The logic behind this is that it's groups of 5. So
Yep.
again, good deck building from the judge.
Oh no, don't put this on me. I'm disagreeing with these ratios already, mate. But,
This will be a 3 of if I had
Yeah,
it at the
of course,
slot.
of course.
Another really funny.
What
This
is this?
So,
What?
so Mistress of the Gnomes is almost exclusively for the mirror.
Oh, of course, yeah.
So you activate this. Again, it's a searchable thrust target. With Mistress of the Gnomes, you can adjust the levels of monsters on your opponent's hand and board, and so you can actually make their levels either a 5, and it messes up with some of the different math with using some of the ritual spells because it needs to be exact.
Yes, of course.
Other cards, we play the Jellyfish, love the Jellyfish, and now Malice Hate in Lancia.
Yeah, of course, man. Nah, that's crazy. It's crazy. What does this card do? Honestly, no. Thanks for the deck profile, brother.
No worries.
It's been awesome. I think moving forward, we're going to start doing these once a month, like we said, lads. Give us another year. Yeah. Getting to bring the best out of all the boys. So, yeah, thank you again, Lachlan, and cheers. Peace out. Yes.